What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. In 2016, roller coaster manufacturer Golden Horse debuted a pair of coasters so ambitious, so technical, and so bizarre that visitors literally couldn't believe their eyes. With a section of track that appeared to break off from the rest of the coaster, riders were to be angled downwards before experiencing a maniacal layout replete with twists, turns, and even a few inversions. However, this wasn't the first time such a coaster was built, and there's a pretty cool history behind the few of them that exist. So without further ado, here's the story of Hefei Sunac Land's Battle of Jungle King. In the year 2000, roller coaster manufacturer Giovanola unveiled a brand new, extremely ambitious concept to the amusement industry. It involved a large segment of track that would break off from the course and tilt riders downwards before dropping them into the rest of the layout. However, initial interest in the concept was low due to skepticism, and Six Flags Magic Mountain was the only real theme park at the time to take interest in getting one. That being said, Giovanola went out of business the next year, and design plans for the tilt coaster appeared to be lost. Not to worry, fast forward to 2014, and roller coaster manufacturers Vekoma and Intamin had each tackled a tilt coaster of their own. With Gravity Max in 2002 and Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts in 2014, the idea was now an established concept in the community, but who was going to take it to the next level? And what would that mean? Well, on September 24th, 2016, a theme park known as Hefei Sunac Land in China decided to open its doors to the public, and the community got its first look at two massive tilt coasters, Tiger and Dragon. From coaster manufacturer Golden Horse, each was to feature a minimum of 2 inversions, something never before seen on tilt coasters, and would take riders through an interactive course themed by HorrorVision Europe BV. At first, the attraction seemed awesome, and riders flocked to that and Soaring with Dragon. However, in the past few years, ride reviews haven't been as positive. While the main tilt sections of the coaster have proven awesome, the rest of the ride is apparently pretty uncomfortable. The transitions are wonky, and the barrel rolls have a weird offset to them. Enthusiast Richard Bannister noted the following in a review he left online. Quote, "A slight turn to the right was accompanied by a horrific jolt that slammed my head into the restraint. The wide left turn that followed granted a brief reprieve before we entered a vertical loop that left me seeing stars, not due to strong forces, but due to repeated impacts to my skull. I was hugely relieved when we hit the brake run." Interestingly enough though, the coaster still proves popular at the park and often picks up long lines. That being said, next I wanted some stats, but found none online since there's a severe lack of information on this coaster. So, I called my uncle who has a degree in architecture for some help, and here's what he came up with. Using 3 different methods, he used the approximate car dimensions to determine 94 feet max to the top of the rail surface before the coaster tilts. Then, for method number 2, he used the guardrail instead of the stair risers, allowing for a generous 42 feet guardrail height as the scaled value, meeting 87 feet max to the top of the rail. And finally, using human body dimensions of approximately 5 to 6 feet, 87 feet max to the top of the rail surface was determined. So in conclusion, it's fair to assume the coaster is somewhere in the range of 87 to 94 feet high. Anyways, given the height with the 2 inversions, Tiger takes riders through an experience that lasts a total of 3 minutes and 17 seconds. On the contrary, Dragon does roughly the same with 3 inversions, the third being a double barrel roll rather than a single. So, all these factors lead us to one final coaster, Battle of Jungle King. Since the opening of it, Golden Horse has built 2 more of these coasters, with a third under construction as we speak. Overall though, I can't say Battle of Jungle King looks like a top 20 or even 30 coaster to me personally, but the concept is most certainly intriguing, and I just think it looks really cool. Like those 2 sides each battling each other makes for an epic photo. Anyways though, that was just a short and in-depth analysis I made on a coaster that I thought was exciting based on some research that I did. What's a coaster you want to see highlighted next? I know some of you mentioned Delphis and some other things, so don't be shy to leave a comment. As always, it's been a pleasure creating new content for you guys, and I'd like to invite you to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's content. Stay tuned for another video coming in a couple days, that should be exciting, and feel free to catch up with us on Instagram as well for those daily posts. Until then, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch up with you all soon. See ya!